you guys. Now, we can all agree that there are some items, be it for the house or the home, that are certainly worth the splurge. But what are those items, and how can you tell? Well, honey, don't ask me, because I say splurge on everything, which is why I brought in New York Times bestselling author and Redbook's Team Red finance columnist, Miss Nicole Lapin. Welcome, Nicole. We are so excited for you to be here.
Thank you.
You are certainly a woman that rocks because you are in charge of helping women take empowering positions with their finances.
And we have to.
Absolutely.
Right? You know, money is such a taboo topic. Women will talk about everything from bikini waxes to sex at the dinner table before we talk about money.
You better believe it.
Right? So I'm here to get rid of the taboo and start talking openly and honestly about finance and business to help all of us get it together and get it all.
We need it.
But you actually have a really simple way of figuring that out. Because, I mean, I think everybody out there can say, like, they've been out shopping, whatever it is for, whether it's clothes or something for the home. And you say, like, oh, my gosh, should I buy that or not buy that? But you actually have a way of figuring that out.
I come up with the financial justification.
Yeah.
You're welcome for splurging on some items.
Okay.
And this is an equation. Don't let your eyes glaze over. This is not school or math. But basically, you have to look at the cost of an item, the total cost, and then you divide it by the times you're going to use that item, factor in some maintenance, and see whether that amount is greater than 65% of the original price. It's worth it. If it's less than 65% of the original price, skip it. Because that's essentially the cost that you're getting out of that item, the use of it.
Okay, break this down for us.
I know, for all of us that are lost.
That's
Still doing the math in my head.
That's math to me, right? It is.
Yes, no, me too.
Good examples will help you get the gist. So here's a nice pair of jeans, right? You're at a store and you're wondering, should I get the $200 pair of jeans or should I get the less expensive, cheapy pair of jeans?
Yeah.
Okay, so $200, let's say you wear that twice a week, right?
Okay.
So factor that in for a year with maintenance costs. That's about $2 a use. So that is almost 90% of the original cost. So it's definitely worth it because you're gonna get the money's worth out of those jeans.
That makes a lot of sense. You guys understand that?
I get it now.
All right.
I got it.
Because as far as I'm concerned, this is math. Let's check it out to something a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, so here's the party dress. And look, we have New Year's, we have special occasions. Let's splurge. Maybe this is an $800 really nice piece. And then you think, okay, how many times am I actually going to wear this really nice dress? And most often it's maybe twice a year, maybe once or twice a year. So that's $400 per use. And then you factor in maintenance costs of dry cleaning, hemming, whatever. And then you're only getting less than 50% of the original $800 value.
You can wear it to a Laker game.
You actually really can.
And they play every
another
week.
way to wear it.
Every week.
Yeah,
And in
exactly.
this case, maybe, borrow from a friend, borrow from a family member.
Consignment store.
Totally, rent it, whatever else. Yeah.
Makes sense. But you're not saying that every designer product is something that you shouldn't splurge on, right?
So that's the thing. Here's the dirty little secret about investments. Sometimes the right brands are better investments than what you're gonna get in the stock market.
So just so everyone knows out there,
Yeah.
it's not necessarily just always buy the inexpensive thing. It's okay
That's
to
right.
splurge, but just knowing what to splurge on because things can increase in value.
Okay, then you have to show me what's
Okay,
increasing
come on
in
down
value.
to the
Come on.
fancy table.
I can't wait.
Oh, we love the fancy table.
Here's the thing.
Chris, come from your closet.
I can see your eyes lighting up,
Wait.
girl. She's
Do we
like,
get to take
Birkin?
this stuff home?
Yeah, what would you like? This is your gift
I'll
table.
take the Birkin.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now you have to pry for my cold, dead fingers.
These are investment pieces. They're the right brands. Hermes, Cartier, Chanel, those types of tried and true brands. A lot of up-and-coming designers are also holding their value, like Alaya, like McQueen. A Birkin, for example, is as good as cash. If you're gonna sell it, you can not only get what you paid for, but in a lot of cases, this defies all financial wisdom that it actually appreciates in value. Most accessories, most clothing depreciates in value, right? So this can be a good investment.